Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos talks retirement, long-distance relationships. November 6, 2024. Hello, Bachelor Nation news fans. Welcome back to the channel. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos is getting closer to the end of her journey. The season finale will air next week, November 13. Prior to that happening, she is doing some interviews about where she stands on certain things. One of those things is having a long-distance relationship. She also talked about retirement. What did Joan have to say? Keep reading to find out more. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos talks long distance. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos is talking about how she will handle the fact that she and her final rose winner do not live in the same state. It's been pointed out that younger stars of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette do not have as many roots and can easily pick up their lives and move. When it comes to the leads for the Golden Bachelor and the Golden Bachelorette, most of them have already established a life somewhere. They have careers and, in most cases, families that they do not want to leave. This is also true for Joan. She spoke with Parade about her own career and how she feels about long-distance relationships. Joan isn't against long distance at all. In fact, she thinks there could be positives in it and also a lot of fun. Joan said, "I obviously have my life in Maryland, and I'm not leaving it. I have children and grandchildren and a mother and mother-in-law who rely on me, and I would never leave them, and I kind of feel like a man should be the same way. I'm hoping that he would have ties to his community and his family and his friends that he wouldn't want to leave." She further explained that it's fine to have a long-distance relationship, especially if you have the time and resources to do it. Joan thinks it could be fun, and each of them would just take turns going to each other's homes. Is Joan ready to retire? Many wonder if Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos is ready to retire. She also shared the answer to that question. She said that right now she is still a school administrator in Maryland. Joan has been on a leave of absence from work and knows she has to go back soon. She's gotten to do so many things and knows that she still has a job to go back to. So for now, Joan is not making a decision on retirement. What do you think about Joan's view on long-distance relationships? Stay tuned for more updates. Today, we're diving into an exciting update from Joan Vassos, our Golden Bachelorette, who's just 1 week away from the season finale. Joan's journey has been one of self-discovery, heartfelt connections, and as we all know, a blend of joy and challenges. With the finale set to air on November 13, Joan has been doing a series of interviews, shedding light on her life, relationships, and future plans. Among the topics she's discussed, Joan has opened up about her views on long-distance relationships and whether retirement is on her horizon. So, what did Joan have to say about these crucial aspects of her life? Let's dive in. Joan Vassos on long-distance relationships. One of the biggest questions fans have had all season is how Joan and her final rose winner, who's rumored to live out of state, might navigate a relationship across geographical distances. In younger seasons of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, contestants are often in a position where they can relocate. They're generally earlier in their careers, less tied down by commitments, and open to the adventure of a new life. But with the Golden Bachelor and Golden Bachelorette, things are different. Most of the contestants have spent decades building lives, raising families, and establishing careers, which makes picking up and moving much harder. In an interview with Parade, Joan got candid about her own thoughts on the matter. For Joan, her life is rooted deeply in Maryland, where her responsibilities span across her professional and personal worlds. As a school administrator, she's developed a strong network, and at home, she's a dedicated mother, grandmother, and caregiver to her mother and mother-in-law. But despite these ties, Joan is surprisingly open to the idea of long-distance love. Joan shared her perspective. "I obviously have my life in Maryland, and I'm not leaving it. I have children and grandchildren and a mother and mother-in-law who rely on me, and I would never leave them. I kind of feel like a man should be the same way. I'm hoping that he would have ties to his community, his family, and his friends that he wouldn't want to leave either. This stance is both traditional and progressive. Joan's approach values the importance of maintaining independence while still fostering a committed relationship. It's a concept that many mature couples can relate to. For Joan, long distance offers a way to preserve each partner's lifestyle, support systems, and personal history without forcing any drastic sacrifices. The benefits of long-distance relationships, according to Joan. During her interview, Joan elaborated on why long-distance relationships might actually be beneficial. While they come with their fair share of challenges, Joan sees potential positives. Instead of viewing distance as a barrier, she considers it a way to keep the spark alive and allow each partner the freedom to live fully within their own world. One of Joan's key points was that long-distance relationships offer a unique rhythm. The time spent apart can build anticipation, make visits more meaningful, and encourage each partner to fully engage in their time together. Joan believes the logistical side can even be fun. It's fine to have a long-distance relationship, especially if you have the time and resources to do it. It could be fun, and each of us would just take turns going to each other's homes. In a way, Joan is redefining what it means to commit to someone later in life. She's proof that relationships don't have to fit traditional molds to be fulfilling. With today's technology, maintaining a close connection from afar is easier than ever. Joan sees possibilities for maintaining intimacy even across state lines, viewing long distance as a new adventure rather than a hardship. Joan's unique perspective on finding love at this stage in life. For Joan, finding love on the Golden Bachelorette has been both exhilarating and grounding. In her recent interviews, she's emphasized how different it is dating in her 60s compared to her 20s. She's not looking for a partner to help build a life together as much as she's searching for someone with whom she can share the life she's already built. The prospect of long distance, then, doesn't feel daunting. It's simply a reality of dating later in life. Joan has repeatedly expressed that she respects her suitors' established lives and responsibilities just as much as her own. I would never expect someone to give up their life to be with me, and I certainly wouldn't give up mine. I think that's what's special about this stage in life. You understand that love isn't about possessing someone. It's about walking side by side, even if that means there's a bit of distance between you sometimes. As we count down to the season finale, all eyes are on Joan and her final choice. Will her last rose go to someone who's open to long distance, or will she and her chosen partner decide on a new path forward together? Joan's approach to love, independence, and career sets a powerful example for fans, proving that relationships can flourish on one's own terms at any stage of life. Whether Joan decides to stay long distance with her final pick or finds a way to merge their lives more closely, one thing is clear. Her journey on the Golden Bachelorette has been a triumph of authenticity and self-discovery. Stay tuned, Bachelor Nation news fans, for all the latest updates. Next week, we'll watch Joan's story come full circle as she makes her final decision. And remember, no matter the outcome, Joan Vassos has shown us all what it means to love with grace, courage, and an open heart. What do you think about Joan's views on long-distance relationships and retirement? Would you be able to make a similar choice? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more on Joan's exciting finale next week.